It is not right for us to focus only on objective learning, on what somebody has, here are the propositions. It's not right for us to focus only on subjective learning, which says, this is what it means for me, I don't care what it means for you. The nature of truth is uncovered in relationship and in dialogue. It's really a three-way conversation between the teacher, the subject matter, and the experience of the student. But one of the things I've come to over the years is that coming to this position where we recognize that we're all bringing something to the table is the beginning of the conversation. It's not the end of the conversation. It's not enough for you to say, well, that may be fine for you, John, but that's not how I see it, so you can't make me think about it anymore. Really, in terms of how I think about teaching and learning, is that recognizing that your experiences have brought you to a different point from my experiences is the starting point of a discussion. And if we're willing to engage that discussion faithfully, to use kind of those kinds of spiritual words, faithfully with discipline, that it begins to take us, as we interact one with another, to an approximation of that capital T truth that we're all looking for. And it's one of the things that after 30 plus years of doing what I do, still makes a classroom fresh every day. Because I don't know, I know where we're going, and yet I'm still surprised every day when we get there. I'm surprised by the routes we took, or the question somebody asked, or the insight, or even the thing that occurred to me, and the way in which we unpack those things is really rich. But that requires something that education is not particularly good at, which is risk. We have made education in America far too safe. So to be able to take the risk of saying, I don't know where this conversation exactly is going to take me. It may even take me places that make us all really uncomfortable. I may find myself by the end of the conversation being in places that I said, wow, I didn't know I thought that. I didn't even know I had that question. And it doesn't mean that I kind of throw everything I knew before out the window. But it does mean that I begin to say, well, wait a minute, there's something happening here in our interaction. We are searching together for truth. And we're not afraid to explore because we know that we have faith that the Spirit is leading us, that God is present in all truth, and we can go where we need to go, and life will be okay, even if we ask ourselves difficult questions.